Alrighty, hello and welcome. This is BP Productions Podcast, where we share life, share stories, and encourage others. I am your host, Bruce Pineda, and I'm super excited because this is Season 3, Episode number 4, and it's just amazing to see what God has done with the growth and the opportunity to be able to, again, share our life, share stories, and encourage others. Quick announcements, this will only be found on YouTube.com because we want to grow that channel as much as we can and as genuinely as we can through the Lord's will. My Instagram, if you want to kind of follow my day-to-day, is bruce.pineda. That's BRUCE.PINEDA. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check us out, guys. We're here to share our life and encourage each other, and it's just a big old family. So excited for the opportunity, excited that you're here, and hopefully I can be a positive light in your life. Today we'll be talking about advice that changed my life. So as I was looking through topics, I was thinking through things, I started doing some research and saying, well, what are some things that are going to help people? What are some things going to help me, right? And I started reflecting off of these things, and I'll share them here in a minute. But I came up with two impactful advice that I've been given by other people that I wanted to share with you. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just a little side note, I know this season has been a lot of life experience advice, a lot of life questions that we're dealing with. Again, I kind of reiterated that in the last video, but yeah, that's what we're going to finish the season off as life experience, and I hope you're just along for the ride. So it'll be fun. Anyways, so one of the first advice that I thought of that has impacted my life is this one right here. Continue to be a lifelong learner. I said sometimes you get to a point where you felt you reached a peak in a certain area of life, in work, school, or a certain hobby, or a knowledge, right, that you were learning. This piece of advice came from a mentor of mine back in youth group. I'm not totally sure how this came up, but he stated, I want to be a lifelong learner. I don't want to ever be satisfied with what I've accomplished in knowledge. The advice of a lifelong learner affected me because reflecting back, I do see certain areas of my life that I just either gave up on because the knowledge was too much for me at the time, or I just thought I knew everything already that I needed to learn. And now that I'm faced with challenges like YouTube, my coaching job, things I don't understand, I take pause and say, well, let's continue to learn and not give up. This applies even when you get critiqued, right? Constructive criticism. First, you got to evaluate who that criticism is coming from and either embrace the opportunity to learn or ignore. Simple as that. So in all of it wrapped up together, it's that I want to be able to continue to learn. I want you to be able to continue to learn, right? Never give up, guys. Never give up that knowledge, because the minute you give up that knowledge, that's the minute I think you stop growth. And we don't want to do that. We want to continue to grow and get better day by day, hour by hour. So, number 2, unless I can change it, I'm not going to worry about it. When you worry about something you can't change, it's like running a race without an end. I heard this from 2 people. One, a friend at work, and the other, my brother-in-law. I overheard my work friend talking to someone else about an issue at the hotel that I work at that came up. And he stated, if I can't change it or fix it, I'm not going to worry about it. My brother-in-law stated this piece of advice was passed down from his mom. And also, Jesus actually said the same thing too. In Luke 12:25-26, it says, does worry add anything to your life? Can it add one more year or even one day? So if worrying adds nothing, but actually subtracts from your life, why would you worry about God's care for you? Right? So why would you worry about these things that you can't change? Why? Right? The advice of not worrying affected me because I never thought that way, honestly. I struggled to believe that there was always something I could do to change someone else's mind, to affect their actions, especially when those things felt they were against me. And when I heard this piece of advice, it let me go of stress, because now I wasn't trying to control these situations or control people, right? I was letting go, right? That quote, letting God, let go and let God. And it's true. It's true. And I think a lot of us deal with that. I know I do. And I have before in the past, and it's something that I continue to work on and continue to get better at. I just want to take these 2 pieces of advices and I want to share them with you, because those are things that changed my life, and I continue to work on them. I'm 100% every day and each day. You know, when opportunity comes up, I want to be able to challenge myself, and I want to continue to learn. And when situations come up that are affecting my heart and affecting my mind, you know, unless I can change it, I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, guys, those are the 2 pieces of advices that I wanted to share with you. This has been BP Productions Podcast, where we share life, share stories, and encourage others. I love you guys. Again, keep learning, keep growing, be a positive light in someone else's life, and hope you tune in next week. Love you guys.